So in this video, I just wanted to do a walkthrough while I work on my comic of how to, you know, draw a character, I guess. So this is going to be all the steps from start to finish. The first step is going to be rough sketching. So that's what I'm doing right here. You just get a pencil and just basically put down lines, make shapes, and, just roughly mapping out the proportions of where you want everything to be. Um, Right now, I'm working on an alien character. So you can see I'm drawing his legs and his feet, make sure to get the proportions right and to get the perspective right, because that's really important, especially when you're doing stuff like this where you have panels that are basically frames. Um, and this will get us ready for our next step, which will be inking. Okay, time to ink. So we got this little fella right here. I've got my favorite pen. It doesn't bleed with any markers or watercolor paint. So that's probably, I don't know where else to get that pen, but it's my favorite pen. Alright, so now we're just going to go over the drawing, fixing anything that we didn't like before, and just being a lot more careful with the lines that we make. Being more specific and, just thinking about proportions and realizing the image a lot better. So this whole process will get the picture ready for coloring. So here's a better shot, just going into all the details. I don't know what much I could say. He's thick, going into the back of his legs there, his heels and his feet, and knowing perspective is really key to getting that right. So for this, I'm going to be using a lime green watercolor, a pink watercolor, a Cladwell Y11 yellow, Y11 never forget, and an Artist Loft black. And these are good because they don't run when it meets another marker or another anything that you paint with. So right now I'm just painting in the skin with green. And I was using my camera to see where I'd missed spots, so it was a lot easier than looking at it with the naked eye. Next, I'm going to add the yellow, and I'm going to add this first, and you'll see what I end up doing with this, but yeah, the shirt's not going to be wholly yellow, but this helps so things don't bleed later on. You want to put the lighter color down first, and then the darker color on top of that. And here we go. I'm just adding a bunch of flowery shapes. This shirt design was ripped from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Hunter S. Thompson wears a shirt like this when he first enters Las Vegas, which I think is kind of appropriate for this scene in the comic book where, the protagonist is leaving his planet and about to, experience a whole crazy fucking world out there through this alien. Okay, finishing the shirt pattern. Yep, I think that looks cool. I think that works. Coloring in the shorts. And he's basically done. His hat's white, so he's basically done. That's it.